Hello, hello, hello. It is Monday, January 27th, which is wow. I can't believe we're already at the end of January. So, hello and welcome. If you are just joining and don't know who it is that you're looking at, my name is Cindy Piggott, and I am the face behind Stampin' Chick Creations. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Brigton, Ontario, Canada. And I am so excited to be here with you tonight. If you are returning, thank you, thank you, thank you for coming back week after week and enjoying the entertainment. And I hope that you're enjoying each and every one of our weekly videos. So I love knowing when people are here. So say hello as you're popping on so that I know that you're here. And we're going to give everybody a few minutes because I know it takes a second for things to show up. Thank goodness for setting my alarm. Hello, Sandra. I'm wondering how windy it is at your house because it's very windy here. And the roads are like, eh. I almost ended up in the middle of a collision tonight on my way home. It was not fun at all. So, hello, Chris. So it has been an interesting day for sure. Okay, so I see people are hopping on, so that's fantastic. So thank you for joining me tonight. I know Monday nights, if you're like me, I just want to curl up in my pajamas and probably go to bed as soon as I get home or at this time. But so I'm grateful for you to join me. Hello, Janet. So I actually had a post scheduled to go live with our winner from last week's challenge. And unfortunately, that did not post. So I had a video and all these wonderful things. So anyway, I would like to congratulate Janet S., who I see is on the call, on the video, for winning last week's prize. So you are getting a package of two-tone sparkle gems. So congratulations. You just need to send me your mailing address so that I can send you your gems, because these ones are absolutely beautiful and you are most definitely going to want them. So please message me and let me know your not your email address. Well, I'd like your email address too, but your mailing address so I can send these out to you. Okay. Couple of things before we start. I actually have nothing prepped for tonight, so you guys are gonna love this. But I just want to go through a couple things. So February is oh my gosh, next week, right? So when did that happen? I have no idea. Hi, Julie. Hello, Sharon. So I just want to talk about a couple things coming up in February because I feel like there's a lot going on, and the feedback I'm hearing is, oh, I didn't hear about that, or oh, I didn't know about that. So I just want to quickly go through that before we start into our projects, okay? So let's just hang tight with me for just a few minutes. I promise you we'll get there as quickly as I can. The first thing is Storybook Friends class, which is happening at the end of February. So this is what I'm calling a pop-up class. And why I'm calling this as a pop-up class is because it's one of those things I just kind of add in at the end. I'm like, hey, we should do this. This would be super fun. The thing with this class is that you have to provide your own cardstock, but how this is going to work is as follows. If you purchase the Storybook Friends paper, okay, this is the paper, the one with the bunnies and all the fun things, okay? I'm going to show you these cards in a second. If you purchase that, you're going to get the class for free, and I'm going to show you some of the cards you're going to get, okay? If you add on this incredibly beautiful, it's called Petal Pink ribbon. It's a 3/8 scallop. It actually is kind of funny because it looks more flirty flamingo to me than pink. But anyway, if you add this on, and if you add on the antiqued pearls, so that's the paper, the ribbon, and the pearls, you're going to get the 3 cards that are scheduled for the class. 4 cards that are scheduled for the class. But you are also going to get an additional 3 cards, okay? You're going to get those if you purchase the paper, the ribbon, and the gems. If you just want the paper, that's fantastic. You're still going to get the cards. So let's take a quick peekaboo at the cards. And these might change, so don't get too excited. But this one, I didn't put the inside into it yet. Oh yeah, this one I did not make it an open one. So there's that one. Here's this one. So this is all using the papers that you're going to purchase. And I will give you all the instructions on them. And look at this one. Isn't this cute? How adorable is this, right? And then look at this one. This little guy's adorable too. So it opens like this. Okay? So those are some of the cards that you're going to make during the Storybook Friends class. Now, Elite Group for February. If you are interested in the Elite Group for February, I just want to make one thing clear. You do not need to sign up for 6 months for the Elite Group. If you would like to, I most definitely will be happy for you to do that, but you are not committed to signing up for 6 months for the Elite Group. What is the Elite Group? So the Elite Group is basically, I'm calling it a sampler. So I pick a suite or a combination of products, and you're going to get a little bit of all of it, and you're going to get one fancy fold. That's pretty fun. You want to see last month's? Actually, I'm not going to do that because I don't know if everybody's done theirs. So that's not really fair. So you get one over the top fun fold, and you get the card stock to do it and a video showing you how to do that. Okay? Hi, Mary Lou. I have not seen you in forever, honey. I hope you're doing well. So that is the Elite Group, and that is $35 cash or like e-transfer. You do not need to put an order in for that one because you're getting product instead. Okay, so it's like a sampler pack essentially. So there's that. Don't forget about the BOGO sale that's happening February 19th. I'm going to start gathering all the supplies for that, hopefully this weekend, and getting everything together. And I am going to reduce things because, friends, I'm getting tired of looking at this stuff. It's got to go. It's just got to go. Okay. Technique Club is coming up in February. The Create, Craft, and Connect. So this is a new class that I've been offering. And the reason I offered this one was because people were saying, oh, Cindy, your Christmas class that you did where we made 2 of each card, I would love to do that each month, but for different themes. So last month was masculine cards. This month, I can't remember. It might be female cards. I can't remember off the top of my head. But you're going to make 6 cards, 2 designs, 3 cards, 3 designs, 2 of each. Oh my gosh. And it's a $40 order. And your class is free. Okay. The last one that I did, and this is the last thing I'm going to tell you about, and then we're going to get diving into these cards. The last one that I've just added in because I started making these for a customer and I was like, oh, I love this. If you're on my team, you saw this card on Saturday because my team gets access to an exclusive event that I do with some demonstrators across Canada. So this was my card for that event. So they were able to see that and get all the measurements and stuff ahead of time. So this is for everybody else. This is something I made for a customer because they asked for a bigger card and I wanted to do this card for a long, long time. And so I pulled it out, I did it, and I fell in love, like capital L-O-V-E with this card. It is not my design, but I'm going to show it to you because I don't think the pictures are actually doing it justice. I did up 2 cards for this customer. She kept both of them because she loved them so much. So this is, oh, how about I show you my screen? That would be a little bit better, huh? Okay, so this is the first card. Now, you will not necessarily make these cards, okay? This is just a sample, so this is the first one. This one might be my favorite, right? So it's a great, great class, and we're going to make 4 of them. It's a $35 order. We're going to make 4 of these cards. Again, probably not exactly these ones, but it will definitely be something kind of similar. This is the one I did on Saturday for the event. So now that you've actually seen the card, because I feel like it's hard to kind of get a grasp as to what the card looked like from a little picture. So I just wanted you to actually see the cards. Okay, that's it. That's all the blabbing I'm doing. Okay, that's it. All right, so for tonight, if you join along and if you complete the challenge with me, I'm going to give away a package of the Regal Foiled Adhesive Backed Dots. And these actually have, does it show me the colors? No. Well, isn't that kind of silly? So anyway, it's got Pretty Peacock. I think this might be, I don't know. I'm not even going to guess. Okay. But these are awesome. They're blingy, they're cute, they're adorable, and you have to have these in your package, in your toolkit. So, you get 160 gems in here. Okay, that's this week's prize. So you have to play along with me. Okay, all you have to do is either send me your picture of your completed card, or you need to post it into my my customer page. And if you have a hard time finding that, let me know, and I will assist you with that. All right. Are my friends still with me? Oh, there's more people. Hello. I did not see more people. Hi, Yvonne. Hello, Joanne. Okay. So I have no idea what we're doing tonight. Okay. I'm not going to lie. I kind of have an idea, but I don't really have an idea. So I told you needed cardstock. I told you needed a block. I told you needed your Stampin' Write markers. And I might have forgot to tell you that you need a spritzer. Or a spray bottle of some kind. Okay? So, this is going to be extremely interesting because as I stare at my Stampin' Write markers, I don't have a lot of Stampin' Write markers. I have switched primarily over to blends. So what is the difference? Let's talk about this for a second. So, the Stampin' Write markers are your more narrow markers, and they actually stay Stampin' Write, and they do have double tips on them. They are different than your blends. Okay? Two totally different things. Now, blends are amazing. We love blends. You can do all sorts of cool things with, but they are very different to your Stampin' Write markers. You cannot do this technique with the blends. And the reason you can't do this technique with the blends is because the blends are alcohol based and we want water based, which are these. Okay. So I kind of have an inkling as to what I want to do. Let's just see if I can make that happen. I'm going to start with one card and I'm going to use, so I pulled my cardstock, from my scrap bin. You guys hear me talk about my scrap bin all the time. So this one's got something funky going on, but I don't really care because I'm going to actually cover it up. Okay. So I'm just going to grab my bone folder and I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to crease that nice. Okay. All right. Now what I do need is just a piece of basic white cardstock. So we don't need anything fun and fancy for this one. I just need to get my fingers working so I can grab that. And I want to make sure that is cut to the right size because I just grabbed a pile. It is. Okay, so my card base is Highland Heather. Okay, I'm going to use this block. So I'm going to put these to the side. This block is my H block. And I need 3 colors of blends. No, sorry, not of blends. Of Stampin' Write markers that you think would coordinate well with this. Keeping in mind, I have a very, very limited stock of colors, which will make this extremely challenging. I'm just trying to grab these Stampin' Write markers. So I have the 2024-2026 in colors. So 3 color choices to go along with this. Now it is, I will tell you, it's predominantly better to have brighter colors or like the richer colors. In saying that, I can't guarantee that I have them. So start spitting out some color choices and I will say yes or no if I have them. Because I feel like when I've done this before, I don't know if I had more colors or what. But I'm looking here at my card rack and it's very, very empty. So I need 3 color choices. Hello, Kathy. 3 color choices that will coordinate with my Highland Heather cardstock, which will be my base. So I'm thinking maybe like a crushed curry, possibly. Let's try with a crushed curry. I'm thinking maybe like petunia pop. I know Facebook is very delayed from the time that I speak to the time you guys comment, so I'm trying to be patient. And as you guys are doing that, I will fight with my case to get these out. From your pack, pink, blue, and yellow. Okay, so I've got pink. I don't have a blue. These are Summer Splash and Shy Shamrock and Peach Pie. A blue and a yellow. Okay, let me see. What do I have for blue? I have Night of Navy. Ooh, that actually might look really nice. Let's do that. Let's do that. Okay. What about these three? I like the suggestions, Kathy. So I have Crushed Curry, Night of Navy, Petunia Pop. I don't know. The coloring here is... Oh, here. Maybe this is better. Is that better? Can you see these colors better? Or is that worse? I'm not sure what's happening tonight. Summer Splash. Summer Splash. Summer Splash is this one. Oh, come on. I can just hear the wind howling. Howling. For this one, I could actually do 4 colors, but I probably want to do 3. So for this technique, I don't really want to do more than 3 colors because then it gets mushy and icky. What do you think? Do we want to take out the Night of Navy and do these 3? Too dark for the blue. Okay, that's the only blue I actually have in a Stampin' Up marker, actually. I do have, what is this one? It says Pool Party and Coastal Cabana, but those I think are too light. Do we want to try this? See what happens? I think this would be great. I turned down the heat in my room, by the way. Take away the Night of Navy. Yeah, good idea. Okay, are we ready? So when you go to do this, you need your blocks. They need to be clean. Okay? They need to be clean. So I'm going to start with my crushed curry, and I'm going to use the paintbrush side of my crushed curry. Now, if you have been with me for a while, you have seen this. We've done this in technique class. Okay, I am coloring directly onto my block. And then I'm going to go, oops, wrong side. I had a 50-50 chance there, and I messed it up. Has anybody not seen this done before? I feel like this is a very, very old technique. Even though it's an old technique, I feel like there's lots that have not seen this before. Okay, so here is my block. I've colored. I'm now taking my spritzer. These spritzers are amazing. I think you get 2 in a pack. And I'm just going to spritz right onto my block. And then I'm going to bring in my paper. And I'm going to smush. Okay, I'm going to lift. And there we go. Now, what I should have done, actually, I have a baby wipe right here. So that's pretty wet. So we'll just give it a quick second to dry. Now, if I wanted to, I could take my heat gun and dry this, but I don't think there's really any need for that. I kind of stamped it a little bit, but that's okay, because that's what gives it creative licensing, right? Okay, so now I've thought maybe this one I kind of had this vision of doing like the thistles, like kind of on top is what I was thinking. One of my stamps does not have that sticker on it. Okay, can I share something with you guys, please? One of my biggest pet peeves, and I know that this is preference, but I have to have my stamps or my stickers on my stamps. And I know some people say, oh, no, you don't, because they're less sticky that way, or more sticky that way. No, for me, my stickers have to go on my stamps. So let me just put that on there. Okay, there. Okay, now I'm happy. Okay, we can carry on. I almost just had a stress attack there. Okay, so, oh, well, hang on a second. Apparently, Cindy Lou Who over here has not put together the thistle, which is funny because I've put together everything else in this case, in this stamp set. Okay, you guys have seen me put stamps together, right? Is there anybody who's not seen me put stamps together before? Oh, Heather, you haven't seen this? Oh my goodness. Okay, I thought I was like recreating the wheel here and everybody had seen this. So this is fantastic. Okay, so again, you have to use Stampin' Write markers because Stampin' Write markers are water based, okay? Water soluble. So you cannot do this with a blend. Okay. Now, there. I'm going to put that back over there for a second. Now, I'm going to bring in my block. And I'm going to bring in my Memento black. Okay. Well, I used to actually, Kathy, put my stickers on. I would actually sit in front of the TV and put on all my stickers. Oh, that's not very good. I just dropped my ink pad on my paper. Okay. Anyway, we'll see if we can fix that. But then I think I just got lazy. Or too many stamps. Said nobody ever. Okay. So now what I'm thinking is putting my thistle about there. Okay. Now I'm just going to grab my Stampin' Scrub. And I don't remember what stamp set now I wanted to. I'll use this one. It's okay. I'm going to grab, I think it is personal preference. And you know what I think it is, honestly, Janet? I think it's because, I was going to say I grew up with putting the stickers on, but I am so used to putting my stickers on. It's just something I have done for 19 years. So the thought of not putting it on is out of the norm for me. So it kind of stresses me out a little bit. I don't know that there's a right and a wrong, to be quite honest, but okay. Now, I need to put a sentiment on this. Oh, my fingers are all sticky. I'm actually thinking you make life better. Like, I was thinking about there, maybe. And I can do this in whatever color. I could actually do this in Highland Heather if I wanted. Where's my Highland Heather ink? So I'm going to be putting in an order for all the, I almost said August classes. Wow. All the February classes in the next day or so, just to make sure that things come in time, etc. I actually had everything planned for the February Elite Club. And then I put it into my cart. And by the time I hit checkout, the paper I had chosen was sold out. It was on low inventory when I started, and I thought, okay, I'm going to put this in. I go to cash out, and it's sold out, which is kind of sad. But, so I had to start all over, which was great. Okay, so I've kind of still boo-booed that one, but I could probably sponge around if I wanted to. But essentially, here will be my card. I'm going to put some gems on this. I think we need gems. Does anybody else feel like we need gems? Is there anybody out there that feels that that doesn't have Stampin' Up! Markers? I feel like if you've been around for a while, you probably have Stampin' Up! Markers over Stampin' Blends. And if you don't have them, right now is a phenomenal time to stock up on your wish list, because right now you can actually get 2 sets of, hi Belinda, 2 sets of the Stampin' Up! Markers for free in your starter kit. So that is an amazing deal right now. Here they are. This is what I was looking for. Oh, those are not opened. Oh, I was looking for my gems and I thought those were them, but those are not opened. Those are for my other winners. Well, I'll be darned. Okay, well, I guess I'll use these instead. That's fine. Oh, I put it back. Look at me being all organized and things. Okay, so I'm going to use these party dots. So these party dots, those that signed up for the birthday celebrations class got these gems for free. Okay. Super simple. I probably would have done this in a different color. So Chris says she never uses them. Honestly, I'm not going to lie. I use my blends way more than I use my Stampin' Up! Markers. Except for like things like this, techniques. There are times where you want your Stampin' Up! Markers. So it's kind of important to have them. But I definitely use my blends way more. I will tell you that. Okay. So that's card number 1. Now, card number 2. I have a vision for this card. I'm doing something crazy. Like, crazy. And completely out of realm for me. I'm using Lemon Lime Twist. Thank you, Joanne. Lemon Lime Twist is the color that I'm using right now. I need to make sure this is the right size because I grabbed these out of my... see, they're not. I grabbed this out of my scraps over here. Not my scraps, but I have a bin where I put like partial, like bigger pieces, and my smaller pieces go in my drawer. So if they're a decent size, I pull them in there and then pull from that stock. So Lemon Lime Twist, not a color that I use very often. It's pretty bright, but I think we need cheery because it's almost February and we're all feeling the Christmas, the winter blues. Okay, so here's my vision. Let me tell you where my vision is, and then you could add a ribbon over the smudge. Oh yeah, I could actually. Oh, I could. I will go back and do that in just a second. I gotta find the right color ribbon. This one. Okay, so can I share something with you? I just ordered this. Can you guys see how pretty this is? So this is pastel ombre glitter 12 by 12 specialty paper. And I ordered it because I think it came with a bundle. And can I show you how pretty this is? Can I show you? So look, we have Balmy Blue, Lemon Lime Twist, Highland Heather, I think that one is. Yeah, so we get that one. So it's like a glitter ombre, but the glitter doesn't come off. Like it's smooth. So like when you're cutting it, you don't get all that little tidbits of glitter all over, which is amazing. So this is what I was thinking. I was thinking about doing the technique with this block. Okay. But then, I haven't even put this together yet. I know, very embarrassing, but we're all friends here, right? Then I thought, how cool would it be to maybe use one of these sentiments on top, right? And then I thought, look at this beautiful butterfly cut out. It's glimmery. It's so pretty. So I thought we could actually just put it there and then maybe put a sentiment there. Hi, Bev. So what do you think? Do you think we can do that? So I was thinking, these are the colors that I'm thinking in my head because I don't have lemon lime twist, but I was thinking how fun would it be to do old olive. Hang on, I gotta think about this. Old olive, summer splash, and maybe crushed curry. What do you guys think of these colors? I gotta find a ribbon for that. You guys tell me on the colors, yes colors or no colors. And I'm gonna see if I can find a ribbon for that card. That will work nicely. Sure, sounds great. Go for it. Okay. Okay. I'm just going to when you can fix all your mistakes. This is what I love about paper crafting. Can I tell you? You can generally fix everything. Okay. Let's focus. Get back on track here, Cindy. Yes, for those colors. Perfect. Thank you, Kathy. Okay. Now, this is what we're going to do. I hope my vision comes together. I actually lay in bed at night thinking, oh, Sheila says those will be beautiful. Okay. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my paintbrush end and I'm going to go this way. Okay. And then I'm going to come in with, what did I say this one is? Summer Splash. Now, the thing is, you don't really want to touch each other, the two colors. So it's okay to leave space because as you spray, what happens is that it all mishes together. That's a really technical term, by the way, mishes together. You want to get close, but you don't want it to, you don't necessarily have to have them touch. Okay, you see my three colors on there. Now I'm gonna grab my spritzer and try to like spritz like towards the block, not towards you. Just wiping up my water. Oh, this one's gonna be pretty. You probably can. Joanne, you probably can. I don't see why not. Ooh, look how pretty that turned out. Oh my gosh. Okay. This almost like gives off like beach themes to me. Okay, so we're going to let that dry for a second because I'm going to, I want to stamp on top of it, right? So let's just let that dry. So do we want, what do we want here? Do we want the circle or do we want this writing? Do we want this right? Oh, that's a splatter I was just looking for. I knew there's another stamp set that had splatter and now I didn't realize that was it. So, well, this is drying. And I'm going to put this to, look, I haven't even put this one together. Kathy, you should be slapping my hands because I should have had this put together by now. This is like one of my, like, oh my gosh, I love that stamp set, but I haven't put it together yet because I was more concerned about getting it put into my cabinet. Okay, so this one's a fun one to put together. Yeah, give it a try. Let me know how you make out with that. I'm curious. I think it should work. I don't see why it shouldn't work. Yeah, I want to go back in there. Yeah, I'm curious to know if that actually works for you or not. I think it should. Just careful that you don't like blend your colors together, that's all. I'm surprised you don't have a set of Stampin' Write markers with you. Okay. Does anybody have any suggestions on which stamp I should be using? The circle, the rectangle, or this one is just kind of words. I'd have to go over it a few times, so that's fine. So funny. Oops. Hello. Let's put the stamp together properly, because that just makes life so much easier. And then 2 splatters. Yeah, I have done that, but not because not for any specific purpose, just more because I get busy and I'm only like, what I do is like now, for example, I would only, if I was crafting just off camera, I would only assemble what I need right then and there and go, oh yeah, I'll do the rest later. Whereas I used to religiously put my stamps together. The minute they came in, I would sit and I would put them all together, and I had this whole system, and I think as I get older, I get lazier. I used to catalog all my stamps in a software. I had my daughter do that for me, and then I was just like, ugh, that's a lot of work. So I stopped. Oh, that's a bugger, eh? It's okay. That's all right. What am I doing here? Why am I fighting with this? Okay. The rectangle. Somebody says the rectangle. Rectangle. Okay, you guys are trusting that I know my shapes. I'm very, very honored that you think that I know my shapes. This rectangle or that rectangle? Small or large? If you follow me, you know that I have a really hard time with shapes altogether. So this one? Oh yeah, that might be pretty actually. This one I'd have to go bam, bam, and bam. I'm thinking this one. Thinking that's gonna look really nice. Large, 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 large. Okay, I got you. I hear you. I hear you. Okay, we're going large. Don't yell at me, I'm coming. Okay. This block needs to have some love. It's got some gunky stuff on it. All right. Should I do this in black? I'm thinking black. I'm not sure that's really actually fully dry, to be quite honest. Let's just help that along. I could do black. I could do early espresso. I could do going gray. I feel like black would look nice though. I can feel this is a little bit damp still. I unplugged my heating gun to use it out in the living room for a class the other day. Okay, so let's just give it another minute to dry. So I have this stamp set that I have the coordinating punch. I think it's more of a Valentine's Day one, but this does not feel Valentine's-y to me. But I also have this one that just came in. It's called Mixed Labels. Your kindness made my day. You're pretty wonderful. Or I can use time to celebrate. In case you need me, I'm here. Does anybody have any sentiment ideas? I like this one. In case you need me, I'm here, with the butterflies. I think that would be really pretty. But this one's kind of cool too. You're pretty wonderful. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do this now because it's a little damp still, but I feel like it's enough. Time to celebrate. I like that one. I think this would make a really nice birthday card, actually. Okay, I'm making this up super well only because I know the paper is still a little damp. And I'm pushing harder than I should. Oh, that is beautiful. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that is freaking beautiful. I know it probably doesn't look like it on camera. But I'm telling you, this is pretty awesome. So if you don't have a stamp set, Elements of Text, it's amazing to create different backgrounds. Kind of exactly why I wanted it. Okay, I'm going to put this over here. What do you think? Oh, I don't want those ones. I don't want those ones either. I'm looking for my mini. Oh, here they are. My mini dimensionals. So how many of you will try this technique? I'm curious. I know Joanne is because she just asked. I'm just getting all the little bits out of my wings. You make me smile from the hug set. Oh, that's a good suggestion. I should have actually, if I was thinking, I could have actually put adhesive sheets on this, but I wanted to pop this up anyway. Look how pretty this is. I love it. Okay. Let's take a look at some of these. I gotta get new magnets. These magnets are terrible. Oh, I like that, actually. Let's go with this one. Time to celebrate. I feel like this would make a nice birthday card. Okay. Do you think we could get away with Summer Splash? I think so. My screen just went black and I got a little bit nervous there. I thought lots of you have seen this before because I thought maybe we've done it in technique class. Maybe that's why I was thinking some have done this already. What do you think? Okay, let me just put my stamps back because I'm trying to be very, very disciplined in making sure all my things go back where they came from so that I'm not freaking out when I can't find something and wondering where they be. Okay, let's get this glued down. Let's make sure we glue this correctly. This is a nice, bright, and cheery card. Maybe somebody will get this in the mail for their birthday. Ooh, jeepers. What do you think? We do have the birthday club. That's a pretty card. Great card. That's because you guys helped me put it together. Okay, do you want to do one more? Here's another challenge for you. Again, color I don't use. So, you guys are going to have to... Let me make sure this is straight, actually. Okay, that's better. This is Flirty Flamingo. Is it? Yeah, I think it is. So not a color that I use very often, but it is one that I enjoy. So color suggestions on this one. I do have Flirty Flamingo as a color. I'm thinking a block, maybe on a diamond shape. Aw, thank you, Kathy. Okay, Flirty Flamingo. Do we want to bring that one in? Oh, sorry, not Flirty Flamingo. Calypso Coral. Oh my gosh, what is wrong with me? Calypso Coral. That would be the color that I have. Calypso Coral is the color I'm using. So I need colors to go with Calypso Coral. Do we want to look at the color wheel? Shall we bring in the color wheel? Okay, Calypso Coral. Let's see. Green and blue. That's interesting. Or pumpkin pie, pecan pie. That's interesting, actually. Any suggestions? Calypso Coral. This is our last one, and then we're done. Calypso Coral. Any suggestions? I'm just putting away my markers as I'm waiting. A blue is the complement of the shades on, or the shades either side. So the only blue I have is Night of Navy. Or Coastal Cabana, or Pool Party. Which is not super helpful. Daffodil Delight. Oh, I like that. Daffodil Delight. Okay. Daffodil Delight. That's what we have so far. Old Olive and Shy Shamrock. Oh, sorry, Kathy, I didn't see your comment. Old Olive Crushed Curry. That's fun. Where's Shy Shamrock? Shy Shamrock, that's an interesting combination, actually. I'm curious to know what this might look like. Oh, I like that. Do we want to try these three? See what happens? I would not have thought to put Shy Shamrock with this. Okay, let's go. Let's do this. Let's do this. So I'm going to do crushed curry in the middle. I'm going to do daffodil, or no, what is this one? Shy Shamrock. Okay. And then I'm going to do Daffodil Delight around here. I might add more Calypso Coral to this. There. Okay. Okay, let's go. Where's my spritzer? Right here. I don't know what this is going to look like, but you can see how the colors all run together. I do that on a diamond, wasn't I? Okay. Ready? Oh, friends, that's amazing. Okay. So I love this technique because honestly, the color combinations are just incredible. Okay, so this one's what? Daffodil Delight. So Daffy can go up there. Calypso could go back up there. And then this one can go back in here. Okay. I like these colors, actually. These are not three colors I would have thought to put together. And this is why I love collaboration. I'll put that in there. Okay, now I have no ideas on this one. So we could actually have this go this way. We could actually make this a landscape card if we wanted, or we could do it portrait. What do you think? We could actually take this and kind of go random and then add some splatter if we wanted. Or we could put a sentiment right across. Landscape. Okay, I like that. Landscape. And what do you think about the elements of text? Maybe put a little bit too much water on that, actually. Any thoughts? Actually, you know what? I had these other two blocks here because I was actually thinking about doing this on one of them. And I forgot. Okay, you can use any size blocks. That's the moral of that story. So we all have at least one block, I'm going to assume, right? So that's fantastic. Text, couple random places. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. I'm thinking like maybe like, where does this go? Like maybe here and here. And we can fill it in with like light splatter. kind of what I'm thinking. And then we actually could, oh, hang on, wait for it. Wait for it, wait for it. Okay, so I'm going to go. Okay. Let's try not to get the ink on the card. Okay. This might cover that all up, so I don't want to use that one. This one says, "You make me smile." I feel it needs to be on something though. Or we could use like a scripty one. Small butterflies. Small butterflies. Okay, let's do that. Small butterflies. I like it. And splatter. What about the butterfly stamped on it? Oh. Hang on, friends. Wait. Wait for me. I gotta get caught up. Stamp butterflies. Okay, what color do I want to stamp the butterflies? Black? I've got that butterfly. I've got this butterfly. I need to get new magnetics. That's ridiculous. So we could do that. And we'll do some splatter. I'll fill in the splatter here. Do we want to stamp the butterfly in a specific color? I could stamp that there and then do kind of one off the page maybe. This is like, it's got to dry. I want to stamp this in black, I think. And the reason I'm saying black is because I want to see the color come through. Black. Thank you. Lost my cat. Okay, here we go. I'm going to bring in some gray splatter. So Kathy, I read your comment and I'm like, what? Is that a person? What? I don't understand. What's happening right now? Then I realized you're responding to Sandra. That's funny. Okay. Let's do something here. Can I tell you something? Do not ever skimp on magnets for your stamps. I couldn't find the right ones and I didn't want to pay the money for the others. And now I'm kicking myself. I did not. Okay, so let's do this. I'm going to bring in some smoky slate. See how light that is. Okay, I know you probably can't see this, but this is very pretty. Okay, so smoky slate. And then I'm going to bring in just a little bit of basic gray. Can you see how you can create your own backgrounds? What do you think? I feel like maybe this should have been gray. Anyway. On my next card, it will be. Okay, let's glue this baby in. Now my paper is still very damp. So I'm hoping this sticks. What do you think? Beautiful? Now what I could do is actually bring in some splatter. Like some real splatter. In like have you seen this before? We did this at one of my one of my classes. So can you see what I'm doing here? I'm going to stop there because I'm just going to make a mess of this now. But so essentially what I'm doing is I'm picking up my re-inker and putting it on my glass. And then I'm picking it up with my aqua painter and then creating a splatter. So I'm just literally like tapping like you would a cigarette. And it adds even more dimension. Oh yeah, I could use my Castella splatter too. I'm going to stop here because I feel like I'm getting too much on this one now. I did a little bit too much there. I should have just kept along the outside. Okay. So I hope you're going to try that technique out. I'm excited to see what you come up with. I'm going to be very careful not to put my ink into my... oh, actually, I have a baby wipe here. There. Okay. So this is what you're going to have a chance to win this week. Okay. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. Do you want to vote? Do we have anybody left to vote? What do you think? They actually turned out a lot better than I was expecting and that I saw in my head. So now I'm going to advise that if you're doing this, like let it dry very well before you start stamping on top. Mine are kind of like a little bit bowed. So just make sure that you're either heating with a heat gun or whatever. Okay, so I'm here saying 2, 3, and 1. I agree with you on that one. I thought this was going to be my favorite, and I think it's my least favorite. And I don't know why. There's something about it. I don't know. I love the colors on this one. And this one, I love how creative we got. Okay, so 2, 1, 3. 1, 2, and 3. Love them all. Oh, that's nice. 2, 1, 3. 1, 2, and 3. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anybody. 2, 3, and 1. 2, 3, 1 seems to be very popular. 1, 3, and 2. Isn't that interesting? Okay, well, please play along, post your pictures. One just needs a darker sentiment. I think so. I think, you know what I think I might actually do? I might actually just punch out a piece and put it on top. I don't like that. And I think the fact that I can see a little blemishes on these, it's driving me crazy. So yeah, so it's probably why I don't love this one, but I can give it to non-stamper and they won't know any different, right? So, okay, so play along this week. Your chance to win these Regal foiled adhesive backed dots, which are beautiful. And I will send those out. Janet, please send me your mailing address so I can send out yours. And yeah, give it a try. Get your cards posted and let's have fun making these. Okay, don't forget about the February classes because I'm going to order the product ASAP. So I don't want you to miss out. Yeah, so, and the Diamond Card class is online. So anybody can join from anywhere in Canada, okay? I'm doing that online on purpose because I want everybody to be able to participate in that. All right, thank you everybody for joining me. I hope you have a fantastic night and a fantastic week. If you have any questions or concerns, message me, and I look forward to seeing your creations this week. All right, thanks everybody. Bye.